Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, if you follow me on social media, you would know that I'm a huge Power Ranger fan. I don't care what iteration it is, from Mighty Morphin to Beast Morphers, I'm a huge Power Ranger fan. I mean, shit, on my Twitter and Instagram, I'm dressed as the Red Ranger, as you can see by my shirt. So, I collect everything from helmets to morphers to action figures. Just anything I can get my hands on Power Rangers, I collect it because, you know what they say about adults who never grow up. They really don't. They just get adult money and just buy all the shit they couldn't get when they were kids. That's me, personified. Sup. Anyways, back in the day when Saban sold Power Rangers to Hasbro, Hasbro started going crazy with creating this thing called the Lightning Collection. Now, if you don't know before, Power Rangers did this thing where they kind of re-released all their toys into their legacy collection, which are basically just like remakes of the original toys, just with die-cast metal parts. And they've done helmets, action figures, they've done Megazords, and as far as like weapons, the Gold Ranger staff, the Red Ranger's power sword, I mean, they've just gone completely insane with those. And yes, I have collected all of it. It's on my shelf. Now, Hasbro is trying to do the same thing, but they're calling it the Lightning Collection. So, I guess it was earlier this year, they announced that they were going to be doing a White Ranger helmet. And guess what came in the mail today? That's right. And I haven't opened it yet, and I'm so freaking stoked. So, I thought I would do an unboxing video to kind of give you guys a scoop on if it's something worth it. Does it beat the Legacy Collection? I don't know. So we're going to have to go ahead and open up this bad boy, take a look at it, and then do a comparison with the Red and Green Ranger helmets that I have sitting on my shelf. So, let's do it. It's a box inside of a box. I don't know why people do this. This is such a pain in the ass to get the box outside of a fucking box. Alright, here we go. White Ranger helmet. So it's a 1-to-1 scale. You can actually wear this bad boy on your head. I wouldn't use it as a motorcycle helmet. Some people actually do that. That's not safe, so don't do it. But it's a 1-to-1 scale. Comes with a stand. Well, as you can see right there, so it can go on my shelf with the rest of my nice helmets. Alright, so let's open it up, see what it looks like. I mean, it looks good so far. I don't know if it was packaged. I don't know, it seems like it was packaged the right way. So I don't really have any complaints with that. So let's open it up. For all you cosplayers out there, if you want to get a White Ranger helmet, I suggest this one right here. Alright. Alright, that's what it looks like. Nice. So it's a solid design, actually. A complete, just replica of what it was in the show. So that's also pretty good. Alright. Now, if you don't have any of the Red Ranger or Green Ranger helmets, you'll see that inside they have like a harness to where you can adjust it to fit your head size. So it's kind of like one size fit all. If you have a big head like me, it just kind of comes in handy when you're trying to adjust it. Alright. So how do you open this thing up? Oh, just like, oh, that's cool. And this is something that the Legacy Collection didn't have. These things are magnetized. You see a little latch right there, right here? These actually are magnetized pieces, so that's actually pretty cool. With the Green and Red Ranger helmets, you have sort of like a latch that you have to push, and it just unlocks, all right? So the polishing is pretty cool. I like it. The visor is pretty dope. I guess you guys want me to try it on? Okay. I can already tell that just by the look of this thing inside, it's a little small for me, so let me adjust it to my head size. Give me a second. Still kind of small, unfortunately, unless I'm not doing this right. So let me do this. Ah, there's an adjustable clasp right here that needs to be adjusted. This takes a lot of adjusting. When you first get these helmets, you have to adjust it because it's set to the tiniest setting possible. So be sure that you guys actually go ahead and adjust them because that's really important. So just give me a second really quick. Still a little small, but I know there's a way to adjust it to get it to where it is actually working on your head. Just gonna have to take some time out here to figure this out. As you can see, this is the top of the helmet where your head is going to touch. And you have this little latch. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's kind of clasped right here. So you got to figure out a way to overcome that so this can be raised up higher. So that is the issue I'm dealing with. So far, I mean, once you get it to fit your head, I mean, you're good for as long as you own a helmet. So I guess that's cool. But there's no way, I don't think there's a switch here to kind of do that for you. So it looks like this is locked in, I guess. I don't know, I'll figure it out sometime, at some point, for sure. Seems like you might have to just either pull it. Oh. Well, that detaches, so if you're watching, it detaches out, so you can actually go ahead and you can actually take this whole thing out and put it on your head and see where it's going to be able to fit. So right now it's kind of big for me. So my head isn't that big. Haha. Okay, but this part needs to come out a little bit. So, is there a button or something that you click? Like, what's the deal? Ah, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. I guess all the helmets do that. I just never knew this until now. Now that I know, I thought I broke one of my other helmets when I got it, but I guess not. So that's cool. So then after that, you just go right back in here. Click those little notches back into the holes. Ah. All right, now let's try it. My head doesn't fit. Well, so far so good. I like the finish on it. Grab my hat. Ugh. Finish on it is really quite just like the show, to be honest. What I was really disappointed with when I got the other two helmets was that in the show, these clasps were actually to come off, you know, they unloosen, and that was how the Rangers actually used their helmets in the show. Now I know like some cosplayer makers, like Nikki Cosplay, they go with the whole clasp thing right here, and some other cosplayers actually go with the whole magnet thing here. I personally like the clasp because it makes sure that it's locked in place. These magnets, I can already tell that they're going to wear out over time, and so the magnetism between the front and back ends of the helmet may become compromised later. So that's my little big thing. And then right here, as you can see, it's not fully closed. You know, it's sitting there. Again, these are magnets. If we had clasp like on the green and Red Ranger helmets, those would work better. But I mean, it is easy to open. The Green Ranger helmet is a pain to put on. So hang on really quick. I'm going to go grab those. All right, so this is the Green Ranger. These are the Legacy Collection right here. And then we have our Red Ranger one. Now, I'm going to start with the Red Ranger one because I got this one first. And compare it to the White Ranger helmet. So the Red Ranger helmet has the same setup inside with the whole headband that you can take out, adjust it to your head, put it back in, and then wear the helmet. But like I was saying about the clasps, you have a button here where you have to do both sides in order to open it. All right, so you get more security, and these right here, they have like little latches, if you can see right here, that kind of make sure that this thing, when it's closed, there's no like cracks in the seal when it's closed. When it's closed, it's closed, all right? So that's the Red Ranger helmet. And as you know in my picture, I am the Red Ranger with my helmet and my shirt. So this is probably my favorite helmet that I have. The White Ranger doesn't do that. As you can see, you still have these little openings on the helmet, but it's not a big deal. I doubt anyone would notice. Maybe there's a way to fix that going forward, but who knows? So both of these are made out of hard plastic, and they are very, very, a little weight to them. Not a lot of weight, but a little weight to them, all right? So We're going to compare the white one to the green one now. Now, the green one is actually my favorite in terms of design because holding the helmet and having it here, this thing has a lot of details to it. I'm going to scoot the white one over. I know this is your video, but, you know, I got to do other things. Anyways, the Green Ranger helmet is really, like, just more rigid. It has a lot more detail. Like, you have the dragon eyes up here. You have this ridge that's on the side, you know. And when I was putting on this helmet in the helmet opens right here. It opens in the back, so you kind of have to throw your head in from the back like that to actually put it on. I asked myself, like, why did they do that? That's such a horrible way to put on this helmet. And this is why. It's because of this ridge right here. This ridge, if you were to try and split the helmet in half and open it, the ridges would literally start to clash. And I noticed this in other people who do their cosplay making that they didn't take into account this ridge. So every time someone opens a helmet, the ridge just begins to chip away slowly and slowly. So that's why the helmet opens in the back. There's nothing there. Again, same thing as the other two. You have the adjustable stuff in there that you can go ahead and put on. This one is a bit harder to put on because you have to untie the strap and go in, put your head in forward. And I'll show you what I mean. Okay, you have to put it on like this. Just like that. Yeah. So the thing about the Green Ranger helmet is that because it's so rigid and it has a lot of detail, it's not a lot of ventilation going on in there. So you will begin to sweat if you're cosplaying with this helmet. So just be aware of that. The Red Ranger isn't as bad. He's actually a little bit more comfortable inside. The Green Ranger, not so much. I begin to start sweating because there's not a lot of air holes in this thing. But you literally have to put this thing on like you're putting on a bandana. So that's this one's problem. So again, not my favorite helmet in terms of being able to wear it, but definitely in terms of design and being able to have this bad boy on my shelf, definitely something worth looking into. Now, compared with the Red Ranger helmet, it is crafted just like the show, but as you can see, this is what the Red Ranger helmet looks like on and off the show, but it doesn't have all this like extra, like the ridges right here, the diamond, the eyes, or anything like that for the dragon. This thing is like really massive compared to the Red Ranger helmet. The White Ranger helmet, on the other hand, is sleek and round. It has a tiger face, and the eyes, instead of it being black like the dragon on a Green Ranger helmet, they're just, you know, white eyes of the white exterior of the helmet. So yeah, compared to size for both of these things, I mean, like I said, the Green Ranger is a complete monster. So this is how big the Green Ranger is. White Ranger, not so much. Okay, so yeah, this helmet is like, it's just, I guess it's longer in terms of wear. This one is, and the Red Ranger are more rounder. All right, so there's that for sure. So of course we got to bring into account, like, this thing does come with a stand. I mean, you can't just, I mean, you could just display it like that on the table, but it looks better with a stand. So came with this little guy. I'm gonna take it out, put it together, see what I can do with it. So I'm assuming this is the base because it has a Power Ranger thing right here. Yo, this is only like a sticker. The other bases, I'm not going to go grab them, but you'll see them in this video sometime. The other bases had the Mighty Morphin color helmet. Power Ranger, Green Ranger, Red Ranger helmet. It was engraved into the plastic. So Hasbro, don't skip on that, man. You gotta give us what we were getting with the Legacy collection, okay? I'm just saying. And I guess these are like the stands. You just, I guess this goes like that. Yep. Whoop. Put it on the base like that. And this is the part that's gonna kind of like mesh inside of the helmet to kind of hold it evenly. All right. So doesn't really tell me. I guess this side is front. So they have these little arrows right there, as you can see. I guess that would indicate that this is the front. So Let's do that. Once these stands are put together, they're kind of a bitch to take apart, so keep that in mind. We take the helmet, we put it right on top. And that's what essentially it's supposed to look like on the stand. So, comes with a stand, so you don't have to set it up on, you know, just let it sit and kind of get more of a little thing going on here. Cool. So, that's pretty dope. Now, verdict. Should you get one of these helmets? If you're a diehard collector like me, I would highly recommend that you get it. I got this online. I forgot the name of the store, so I'll post this in a link. I'll post a link in the description, but I pre-ordered this for $80. $80, 80, okay? If you want to cosplay with it, this is the perfect kind of helmet that I would recommend getting. I know most cosplayers, they buy their helmets from other people who make the suit, and to me those helmets are like anywhere from $100 to like a few $100s, depending on the complexity that the helmet needs to be made. And they do make their helmets really great, especially if you're limited from the Legacy and Lightning collection with red, green, and white Rangers. These guys do all sorts of other other helmets that you can order. But in terms of if you wanted to just run around a Comic-Con as a White Ranger and you just had the suit but you needed the helmet, $80, hey, that is a steal for me. I got free shipping on a website I bought this from, and it was here literally today. So shipping came out November 1st. I don't know what the exact date on when this thing was released, but it came today. I guess this is the day this was released. So any of the other helmets, like the Green and Red Ranger, if you look on eBay, these things are running for about a couple $100 already. So if you want to get in on it, I would suggest getting it and going for it. That's my verdict with it. Like, I would get one of these. Why not? Have the White Ranger helmet on your shelf. I mean, if you're a collector, I mean, what do you have to lose? It's $80 versus usually the $150, $200 you would buy elsewhere for a helmet. So why not, right? But it's lightweight. It's cool. I'm about to take a bunch of pictures with it, with all the other White Ranger memorabilia that I have, and post it on my social media account. So if you follow me on Twitter, Will@Heroicstudios, or Instagram, Will@Heroicstudios, you will see all my photos. I can't wait to try this thing on. This is great. I like it. I like it a lot. So that's all you get from me, guys. If you guys like this video with me unboxing stuff, let me know. I'll do more of these because I am a collector for any and everything, especially Power Rangers, but I also do collect Star Wars stuff like lightsabers, action figures, Zelda merchandise, old Mario stuff, Marvel. You know, if you want me to do more of these unboxing videos, let me know, because I'll be more than happy to get down and dirty with these things. All right, so I'm Will at Heroic Studios, and I will see you guys next time.